Yo, how's it going, guys? My name is James, and today I have a commentary talking to you about Christmas. It's that time of the year again. It is December 14th. This is the time that I am making this video, and it'll probably be uploaded today too. And I just want to talk. Yesterday was 12, 13, 14, and I planned on doing a commentary talking about how amazing it is that we're actually alive on that date, because there will never be another date that we're alive similar to that one. So I didn't get around to that. I was a little too lazy. My bad. But today I have a commentary about Christmas, and you know, Christmas is not even 2 weeks away. I have another week of school, and then I have my whole Christmas break, and I'll be pushing videos out hopefully daily, if not every other day, like I plan on doing anyway. But I can't wait for that. And then it'll be Christmas, and I'll have, you know, some new things to talk about. A lot of stuff's going on. But today I want to talk about, and I want to know from you guys, favorite Christmas presents and gifts of all time. Now, this doesn't have to be the most expensive and most flashy gifts, but your favorite, the ones you got the most enjoyment level out of, you know. And I'm gonna name a couple things that you would think are at the top of my list that actually aren't. A couple years back, when I was in, I think, 5th or 6th grade, me and my brother got a 4-wheeler for Christmas. And, you know, we enjoyed it for a little bit, but we didn't really ride it that much, and, you know, it was pretty cool. But I'm more of an indoorsy type of guy, unless it's out to play basketball or something. But I'm more into gaming and stuff, and I just didn't get the same level of enjoyment out of that as I did some other things. Also, now this one's kind of a contradiction to the last thing I said. We got a Wii for Christmas a couple years back. It was the red Wii. It came with Super Mario Bros. Or something. And honestly, I got a lot of enjoyment out of it once I got grounded for my PS3. And actually, funny story, I remember a lot of weird things, and one thing I remember is the first time I ever watched Woody's Gamertag's podcast with Kyle, and it used to be with Wings of Redemption, Painkiller already. I watched episode either 35 or 36, I can't remember which one. It was either one of those two, and I was just playing Wii Tennis, because I was grounded from my PS3, because I used to be a really bad kid. I'll have more commentaries out in the future about what I used to do, and, you know, I used to be a really bad kid. You'd be surprised. But now we're gonna get into the things that were actually, you know, my favorite, and we're gonna start with the Nintendo DS. Back in the day, you know, and also the Game Boy, but I don't think I ever got a Game Boy for Christmas. I know I got a Game Boy SP for my 7th birthday, and I played that thing like crazy. But going back a couple years, I got a Nintendo DS for Christmas, and it was actually the light blue one. I think the official color is ice blue. And I got Nintendogs, and I thought that game was so cool, even though it's kind of gay. I thought that game was so fun, because I just had my own little dogs, and I don't know. And I got Pokemon Pearl. I didn't get Diamond because everyone else was. But yeah, I used to be a Pokemon head, and I posted Pokemon videos before on my channel, but I took them down because I didn't finish the series, and when I don't finish the series, I don't like to keep the videos up. But I will be bringing that back in the future, so if you're interested in that, make sure you keep an eye out. It won't be too long, honestly. My Nintendo DS lasted me for a little while until I ended up breaking it, because I actually got a black Nintendo DS Lite for my birthday a couple years ago, and actually not a couple, like 8 years ago now. How old am I? 17? Yeah, about 8 or 7 years ago, and I ended up breaking the screen by getting mad at this Yu-Gi-Oh game I had. But then I ended up getting the another new DS, of course, for Christmas. Anyway, a lot of enjoyment in that. Definitely in my top 5. These aren't in any order, though. I couldn't really decide. So then, 7th grade, I think it was, me and my brother both got a flat screen TV, which was pretty crazy at the time, especially for our age. We also got some really cool phones. They used to have, they were sliding keyboards, and those used to be really cool. They, believe it or not, you know, if you don't know, I'm sure everyone, you know, around 17 years old or older, understands that, you know, it wasn't always touchscreen smartphones. You used to be a pretty cool kid if you had a sliding keyboard phone. And me and my brother each got one of those, and we thought it was so cool. So we each had one of those. We each got a flat screen TV, and we each got one more thing of a significantly high price. It might have been the year we got the 4-wheelers, but I remember I was realizing how fortunate I was when I noticed I got those 3 things. But yeah, so, you know, the phone was really cool. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't seem like anything too crazy, but it really was at the time. Number one for sure is my PS3. Me and my brother each got, well, actually we only got one. We got a PS3 the first year it came out. I believe it was 07. It might have been 06. We got our PS3, and I was a game head, and he was a game head too, but he was more so on the Game Boy and more so into going outside and doing things, but he did game. I got that PS3. I got Madden 07 the next day, NBA 2K7, and Sonic the Hedgehog. This is it was just plain Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why it was only called that, but it was the first Sonic title, of course, for Sony and PlayStation 3. And that Sonic the Hedgehog game was amazing. I can do a playthrough on that if you guys want. I still have it. It's an amazingly fun game. I enjoyed it so much. And it was the first game I ever played on PS3. And funny story, another thing, like I said, I remember a lot of weird things, is I was playing that PS3, that Sonic the Hedgehog game, on New Year's Eve, 6 days after I got it. And me and my brother were both playing it, and we missed the ball dropping. And my dad came up to talk to us, and he said that he missed it too. So that was kind of a weird coincidence that we all ended up missing the ball drop that year. It's the only year that's ever happened. Actually, it's one of 2 years, because a couple years later I missed the ball dropping because I was playing Derice on Black Ops Zombies. So that's another weird thing I remember. I don't know. I'm a really nostalgic person. But the PS3, it's definitely number one. I got a laptop. Me, my brother, and our cousin each got a laptop a couple years ago. I actually ended up getting mine to using mine to make some Modern Warfare 3 videos when Modern Warfare 3 was new. If you go back on my channel and find some of my first videos on Modern Warfare 3, those were made with this old, really small laptop. It ended up breaking, and that's what really slowed down my video making process. But it was definitely one of my favorites. Something I use every single night. I got it 2 years ago now. It's my iPad. I use it every single night. I can't. Besides, I left it at my brother's house like 2 months ago for like a week. But besides that, I can't think of a night where I haven't used this thing when I'm at home. It's just crazy how much I use it. This thing has so much stored on it. It's such an amazing. It's so surprising that I use it as much as I do, because when I first got it, I really didn't think I'd use it, but now it's become, honestly, an essential to my life. So that's another thing. Of course, last but definitely not least, I think it'll end up being at the top of the list, is my PlayStation 4. I got this thing last year for Christmas, along with NBA 2K14, Assassin's Creed 4, Call of Duty Ghosts. What was that other game I got? It was Madden 25, and I play this thing every day. This thing, I mean, obviously, you know, I make videos, so it's really important to that, but I love this thing. It's so much fun, and I really do love the PS4. I recommend it over the Xbox One, but then again, you know, who am I to talk? You can get whatever you want. I can do a commentary on that also if you want. I mean, just let me know. But yeah, so I want to know from you guys, what's your favorite gift you've ever got? And I think the best gifts are the ones that really aren't the highest price, but the ones that you use the most and you enjoy the most. So mine's definitely the PS3. Maybe it was a high price, especially at the time. They were around $500 or $600, but it's still, you know, it could have been $5 and it would still be my favorite thing. That's the point. So I want you guys to tell me what your favorite thing is. I really want to thank you guys for watching it. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot. I'll be bringing out more NBA 2K videos, some Madden videos. I have a lot planned, so much planned for this new year, and I cannot wait to get it started. And I think it'd be great if you guys were right there by my side with me. You know, I won't forget who's here now for the future. So thanks for watching. Please like if you enjoyed, and leave a comment telling me what your favorite Christmas gift of all time was. I'll see you guys later. Peace.